Hey, how's it going? Shane here from Up Gear Garage. Thought I'd do another video on bits and pieces that I'm doing on the Civic. Getting a D16 manifold sorted out for it now. I just finished watching old mate D series on YouTube. Get his nearly going again, so it's pushed me to start playing. I literally just finished watching his latest episode and thought I've got to get back into it. So at the moment I got a D16. Can't remember what model. It's the big Platinum anyway. This one here, giving it a bead blast and everything. I've got two. This is just one for testing. It's a Nissan SR20 throttle body. So I'm in the process. I've already bunged up two of the holes with the alloy plugs, machined them off flat. And there's one I've done. It did go into a bit of a bolt hole on the side, but it should be fine for a start. I'll put little studs in it. So I'm just about to bolt this back on with the one bolt and start drilling the rest of the four holes. And then I'll have to do a bit of porting in here to make it, it's got to be made a bit bigger to suit that, and find another TPS for this. That way it's got no map sensor. I use a map sensor on the Haltech anyway, well, an external one anyway, so I don't use the factory one on the top and that stupid air bleed thing on the bottom. I have blocked up anyway, so the only other thing I will have to do is change the wheel. But that'll be the next project. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, got the four holes drilled. That worked out pretty good going through there. Let's see it, try and get it to focus on it. You can see where the circle of the old stud was. The old bolt hole used to be. Going halfway through it, nice. That was the only dodgy one, that one there. There's a stud in that anyway, so that one looks mint. So you can slightly see the line. I'm gonna have to port it now out to all the way out to there. And so we're done. Okay, we're all done. Just got to do the smoothing off with the fine cut, and she's ready to go anyway. I'll give you a close up. Got a bit of deburr to do, other than that, and then I'm not really happy with the finish on it, so I'll go over with the smooth burr, just smoothing it all out, and then I might even give it a bit of a polish. But yeah, that's as far as it's getting. Actually, I've got something that might make it a lot quicker and easier. Let's give this thing a go. I'll be back. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. It's amazing what those things will do. That literally took me probably 5 minutes. It's looking pretty round. Can't wait. Maybe the bracket's a little bit of an overkill, but she ain't going anywhere. Just got one bolt in now so I don't lose the thing. There was two air fittings coming out here that I didn't need. I've got a little 1/16 NPT in there. I've drilled another one in the back there, and then I've taken out the brake booster one because it was pointing up and I couldn't get it to bend nice. I wanted it to face out this way, so I just tapped it to the same as them as well. I think they're 1/8 NPT. I'll go get a NPT bung right angle for the back of that, for the brake booster. So now I've just got to finish porting it, and she's ready to go on. So it's a bit more of it anyway. Found a couple little bits that I missed on here too, so I'll go back over that. Okay, I'm struggling holding the camera here. I just spent about 2.5 hours, I think, on the die grinder. Pretty much dead, can hardly talk. My mouth feels like it's full of crap, but this is the joys of it. And I'll turn the camera around so you can have a better look anyway at what it looks like. Yeah, so here it is. One of the main areas, if you're ever doing these, what I noticed is try and get down right down in deep, because basically how those bends, you want to try and take as much meat out of there And same with that one out of here. Try and straighten those runs up. It would be nice to get into here, but you pretty much have to chop the manifold in half to get right down there. So yeah, that's how I finished. Looking pretty slick. Should work a little bit better than the stock D16, the D15 one I had on there anyway. I think all up there's about, well, it was just 2.5 hours then when I last picked up the camera, so I reckon it's 8 hours into this manifold. I wonder why I didn't want to do it last time. I stuck the stock one back on. Looks worth it, but yo. Alright, so I'm back on the head again. I've cut the dummy set off the intake side the other week. I just finished cutting all the dummy seats on the exhaust side. Let's see if we can get the camera in there. I'll flip the camera around. It's a bit better view. So yeah, intake seats are starting to go a little bit rusty, but it doesn't matter because I still do have to cut all the seats again. So basically this is getting them down to a sort of height that I want them. You can see I've gone to a 0.5 mm bigger again exhaust valve, so I've got a little step under the valve seat now that I will have to port. So that's the next step now, is to report all them. I started already, I've done these two a little bit, so I've just got to do all those 6. Check over there's a couple of short turns on the intake side that feel a bit, how you going? Can't remember where it is now. But I'll go over all these again and hopefully she might be done soon. A bit more chamber work to try and clean up a bit more of these dents from that valve guide. Should be ready to go. Alright, we're back down in the dirty shed and we are getting pretty damn close. There's still little bits that I've got to do. And obviously, I'll still do the chambers. But this is looking pretty damn good. Look like some big nasty holes. Time will tell, see if the thing actually works. Yeah. Couple more weeks, I reckon. Hey, how you going? So it's just looked at my YouTube and it's actually been a year since I've uploaded anything. So I thought I'd get a little bit more footage done. I thought I'd done a lot more footage than what I've got of the build and the head as it went along, but the last thing I was filming was doing the exhaust ports. So I've gone along and I fitted the intake and exhaust valve guides, the bronze valve guides from Supertech. I've fitted a new set of Inconel exhaust valves. I've put the Evo 9 valve springs in the head, Mitsubishi Evo 9, the stock standard valve springs. I just shimmed them until they were about to coil bind. Ended up with 80 odd pound on the seat and I think it was 180 open or something like that. It's okay. I still probably shouldn't be running over 30 pound on it. We got a little bit carried away on the weekend, as you do. I'll flip the camera around anyway and show you what we've been. So it's got the D15b7 cylinder head, no VTEC, just a fairly large tyre cam. It's a company in Australia. It's a local to me. It's only about 40 minutes away, so they could get a call, so I thought I'd get one through them. It's obviously running the D16 manifold, the SR20 throttle body, and it's also got SR20 CAS in it now as well. I cut the shaft down, used bits and pieces out of a stock D15 Dizzy, and made a seal area and everything. And I even went to the effort. I had to. That's the end of the old thread sticking out. I actually welded up all the guts of inside, remachined this off flat, re-drilled another hole down deeper into there. It's only got one tab on it, but it locks up fine. I haven't had any issues with it yet. So it's still got the China 3582 turbo 0.6 something rear, 0.5 front. It's a genuine Garrett front housing. Like, it's a really high quality turbo when you can grab it and spin the whole front housing. Yeah, that has to go soon. I can't believe it's still holding the boost that it's holding. We took it out to Queensland Raceway. It was seeing 37 odd pounds on the logs. So we actually hit boost cut at 37, so we turned the boost cut to 40 and kept going. She was seeing about 60-degree air intakes. That's why the cooler's off at the moment. I've decided to put a large air cooler. I'll be heat wrapping the whole charge pipe. I'll be replacing that charge pipe with a new alloy, heat wrapping it. I've got a dual coil radiator for it coming as well. I had another little boo-boo when I was getting it all running. Accidentally fried the Haltech, the Elite 1000. So you can't really see it in there, it's too dark at the moment, but I've got a 1500 drive-by-wire ECU. One of my good mates, Jesse, lent me. Luckily it was just sitting in the cupboard waiting for his build to be done. I've put a AEM switch. The only reason I use the AEM and not the Haltech is because the AEM one was $56 and the Haltech was $150. Sorry, Haltech. I couldn't tell the difference. Either can you ECU. So I even used the same voltage settings as the Haltech one and it still worked. So yeah, she's a bit of fun. That dial goes from £8 to £37. So I think if you actually load it in fourth, it'd probably be £40, but I haven't really had anywhere to do that yet. She gets a little bit wild. Even top of third is enough. So yeah, I'll put some videos up of our day out on the track the other day, and yeah, hope you like the footage. It's been a fun build. It's taken me a bit. I know it shouldn't have taken this long, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Life is what happens. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll try and get some more done. Hopefully, whatever breaks next, there'll be something. I'll film it and put it up. So yeah, we'll see you next time.